Hello everyone, how's it going? Tammy Hoagland here from beautiful British Columbia, Canada. Um, so I just wanted to tell you a little bit about myself. I've always been a strong, healthy girl, playing baseball. I love sports and biking, and I grew up on a farm since I was 13, so, slinging bales, cleaning stuff, cooking and baking so I didn't have to go do outside chores. um, so yeah, I've always been a rather strong, healthy girl, and but I ran into some troubles a couple years ago, and I decided to go for heart surgery. And 2.5 years ago, I had my heart surgery, and my heart surgery went really well. They said it was a star patient. I healed really well. I waited, the 6 to 8 weeks after my surgery, and I went back to work. And I was struggling a little bit, but I was like, you know what? I'm strong. As I'm healing, I'll grow stronger and stronger, right? But that wasn't the case for me. What happened is my health just slowly declined and declined, and physically my body just declined, and it got to the point where I couldn't even climb 3 stairs. Like after 3 stairs, I had to grab both handrails and literally just pull myself up because my legs pretty much wouldn't hold me. My knees felt so weak. My legs were so shaky. I started having panic attacks at work, and after a year of really struggling, I took medical leave, and I decided to be a stay-at-home mom again and try to do what I can here and rest and heal. And again, that wasn't the case. My health still declined and still declined, and I was continually going to my doctors, and they were trying to figure it out. I finally went and seen a specialist, and he diagnosed me with fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue syndrome, chronic migraines, chronic pain, and irritable bowel syndrome. And now I was beginning to understand, what my issue was, why I wasn't healing, or, well, I was healing, but I never realized I had fibromyalgia. And if you don't know what fibromyalgia is or does, it's super hard on your body. It's like having the flu every day. And I had minor symptoms my whole life, and I never really realized. I just thought, I was just like everybody else. But my heart surgery really flared the fibromyalgia. Any stress or emotional or physical trauma really tends to stress fibromyalgia out and stresses out my body. So it's been a big learning curve. So the doctors again were, giving me treatments and handfuls of medication. I just had constant pain all the time. It got to the point where last year, 2017, I spent most of the year in my bed. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't hardly stand for 5 minutes without my legs and my whole body just giving out on me. It was really emotional, hard time of my life. I was very angry. I was very emotional. I was trapped in my bed. I felt like an invalid. I figured I had to, start buying a cane, or, I wasn't looking for a walker yet, but definitely a cane to help me, because I couldn't trust my body for more than 5 minutes. I was really tough to, on good days I could go to the store, but even then I really struggled. I really had to do what I needed to do and get out of that store really quickly. Sometimes I had to just drop my stuff and leave, otherwise I was just going to collapse on the floor. It was really bad. So yeah, I took handfuls of medication morning and night, and my doctors were just like, we got long ways to go. We can give you more. We can give you more. And I'm just like, I don't want more. I don't want more. I'm a healthy, strong girl. I shouldn't need prescriptions to get me through my day, to get me through my life. Like, I was really just looking for a way out, looking for something to help me. And good thing I live in a small town. Word gets around, right? So, yeah, I wasn't my active, normal self. I wasn't out playing baseball. I wasn't hiking, and friends noticed. And finally, one of my friends knew this girl, and she had some fantastic water, I guess. And he brought her over to my house, and I met her, and she started bringing me water every 2 days. And as you now know, well, it's Kangen water. And I started drinking it, and she said, she warned me that I might go through a bit of a detox, so I was prepared for that, and I didn't feel anything for about a week. And after about a week, I went through a pretty harsh detox, mentally, physically, psychologically. It was pretty tough. I was at my mom's house, and I was crying to her. It was horrendous. I actually stopped taking the turmeric for a morning and a night, so I was taking water and turmeric, and I stopped taking the turmeric for a morning or an evening and in the morning, and I had a shower that day, and I just, all of a sudden, I was super itchy, and I was just like, what the heck? Why am I so itchy? But then I was just like, okay, you know what? This is a healing itchy. Like, this stuff is doing me some good, so I'm not going to stop it. I mean, I might have to slow down, but I'm not going to stop. So I slowed down on the turmeric. Instead of 5 a day, I was taking 3 a day. And every time I remembered to take that third one, I really had a metallic taste in my mouth, and it just tasted like the harshest medication that I was taking. And so I decided to start weaning myself off my medication, because the water was doing me good. I didn't have to lay in my bed anymore. After a week and a half, I could actually be up and about. So I still took it easy, but I started weaning myself off my medication. And it took me 2 months to wean myself off my medication, and I couldn't be happier. It is now 3 months since I have started Kangen water, and I feel so great. I feel amazing. I think I can walk faster now than I think I've ever been able to, because like fibromyalgia, it just tends to hold your body back. I've always noticed my body holding me back from being physically active. I could never walk as fast as I wanted to. I could never run as fast as I pictured myself being able to run. And I am very excited to have this spring come and for me to get back in shape and see how fast I can run, because I feel like I can walk faster than I've ever been able to walk before. So yeah, it's been 3 months on Kangen water, and I feel amazing. I was like, I'm totally medication free. All I take is vitamins, if anything, and I couldn't be happier. Change your water, change your life. It absolutely has changed mine, and I am so grateful. Thank you.